Call today's meeting in order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right. First item on the agenda is a consideration of the March. Oh, yes, thank you. I'd like to state that we did have an executive session prior to this meeting to discuss any litigation or personnel matters. Consideration of the March 28th, 2023 board meeting minutes. Can I have a motion to approve? Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. We'll move on to the CEO's report.
Thank you, Mr. President. As we discussed briefly in executive session with some great detail, I am proud to announce that we have come to a final agreement with the town of Highland, as well as with Whiting, to everything that have been stumbling blocks for years and years. That's all been taken care of, and it's a good agreement for the district, good agreement for Highland, and it's been a long road, 9 years since we started this process, but it's also good at the end of the day for the ratepayers of MUNSTER and Hammond. It's a big win, and something that we had spent a tremendous amount of time in, both in the courts, out of the courts, with meetings, hours and hours of meetings over the last 9 years that have finally paid off. So I do know that the mayor is going to talk about that briefly tonight at the city council meeting, because he was really happy and very excited about the work that had been done in getting these resolved with our customer communities. The only one we still have left out is Griffith, which is kind of a little of a shock to me. They were moving along at a faster pace, and for some reason it kind of slowed down. But I don't see any major hurdles there. It's just a matter of us just getting back with them to get something done and in writing. So other than that, I'll entertain any questions, Mr. President.
Any questions for Mark? Thank you for all the hard work and the whole team and everybody that was involved. This has been a long 20 years of back and forth, it seems like. So hopefully we'll be done with this and we can move on to bigger and better things and put this behind us.
Absolutely.
Department reports. Any department reports that we need to hear about today? All right, we'll move on to consultant reports. Mr. Hickey.
Yeah, you should have a copy of my status report. In that report, I talked about coordinating a meeting with IDEM. So Jeff, Massey, Don, you and me were on with IDEM today. They had some questions about the disinfection over the basin, and it was a good meeting. We have to get them a few things, but it went well.
Great. Any questions for Mike? Go to Donahue next now.
Yeah, you have the status report from me as well. I'd like to highlight that if there's a new section of the status report, I'll be keeping you updated on our soft media disability preliminary engineering report as we get that started. And if you have questions about that or anything else, I'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you very much. Any questions? Thanks again. Claims approval docket 04-11-23. Motion to approve. So moved. Second. We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passed. Any old business today? All right, we have new business next. We have a couple of things to go to new business.
Mr. President,
Yes,
under
sir.
new business, I would like to make a motion to give our CEO authorization and permission to sign on behalf of the board the Highland draft, which will turn into a final document from Highland for the agreement presented to us.
I have a second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions on the motion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Still under new business? We have one more item to discuss, and that is to authorize our CEO to proceed on any MOU from Johnson Controls. If that should happen prior to our next meeting, we want to make sure we stay on track and move as quickly as possible with them on this potential project that we're talking about with them.
I'd like to second that motion.
So we have a Motion and a second. Any questions on the motion?
I got a question, that's just my question. Can the president make a motion?
No, right? I didn't think I could either.
No, Stan was explaining what the motion should be.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
To answer your question, Commissioner, under the Roberts rules for small boards like ours, the president can.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't think I
I
could.
didn't think so.
Okay. All
Just
right.
saying, you can do whatever you guys, of course, you folks want.
All right, well, Mike made the motion. Can I have a second? We have a motion and a second that we will stay clear. All right, any other questions on the motion? Thank you, Mike. You, Mike, thank you. How many mics on that? We have to split you guys up. All right, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It passes. Anything else on the new business for today? All right, any reports from commissioners? Any public expression? Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Have a second.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Thank you everyone for your